Hi, and welcome to my top 5 recommendations for this week. The state of youth employment since the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic is dissected in this ILO brief titled, Has Youth Employment Recovered? Its findings revealed that youth employment has taken an upward trajectory in advanced economies, but the same cannot be said for developing nations where inequalities continue to grow and policies are needed to boost job creation. The publication proposes that for a more robust and equal recovery in youth employment, a policy agenda targeting youth must remain a priority. Next is a publication that explores how the AfCFTA can create opportunities for women entrepreneurs in Africa by facilitating their participation in cross-border trade, value chains, and public procurement. It also analyzes the challenges that women face in these areas, such as limited access to finance, information and technology, and the lack of formal recognition of their businesses. It reviews the AfCFTA provisions that aim to promote gender and trade, such as the Protocol on Rules of Origin and the Gender and Trade Action Plan. It concludes with recommendations for enhancing women's entrepreneurship in the African market, such as implementing gender-responsive policies and programs, providing access to finance, information and technology, and recognizing and formalizing women's businesses. This paper from UNECA looks at special drawing rights and their role in the continent's socio-economic recovery. Special drawing rights, an international reserve asset issued by the IMF, are argued to offer particular benefits, including providing a means of financing to vulnerable economies without any conditionalities attached, and as thus generating no reform-related social costs. Estimates by the IMF suggest that African countries will require at least $285 billion over the period from 2021 to 2025, with $245 billion needed in sub-Saharan Africa alone for adequate response to the COVID-19 pandemic. In this report, you will discover the different special drawing rights mechanisms that have been assessed for feasibility to aid Africa's post-pandemic recovery. In this next report, the World Bank presents a solid argument on detoxing development in their latest environmental publication. It dissects subsidies in natural resource sectors that do more harm than good by deepening inequality, diminishing productivity, and driving the destruction of ecosystems. It argues that subsidy reforms can play a role in safeguarding the world's foundational natural assets, clean air, land, and oceans. Explosives are a controlled substance in Central African countries, and special authorization is required to import, transport, or use them. However, some of these substances are diverted and used to manufacture improvised explosive devices or used in illegal activities by parties, including non-state armed groups, posing grave harm to society. The report draws attention to the DRC as the main importer of these products in the region and lists Cameroon as the main destination of illicit explosives flows originating in Nigeria. It asserts that in the worst-case scenario, high activity by illegal dealers could lead to the development of parallel illicit markets of commercial explosives, and interventions need to be put in place to curb this. These are my recommendations for this week. Stay safe. Goodbye.